Welcome back to our Pasión de las Pasiones game, El Sabor del Amor. This is our penultimate episode, after which we will have a wonderful, wonderful finale, which I'm super excited for. But hello everyone, I am Agent P, I use they them pronouns, and I am your GM for this game. I love playing games that are spicy, that have drama, and I love just taking whatever my players throw at me and spitting it back at them. Let's get our intros going, starting with Adi.
Hello people of the internet, I am Adi MK, and I will be playing Carmen Santivista, the hostess and entertainment at La Náutica. And I go by he, him, Carmen goes by she, her, and we all go by Fabulous.
Facts. Absolute facts. Steve.
Hello, hi, Steve, he, him, also known as Sassy Pants. Playing Silvio, he, they. Absolutely, immaculate, well-dressed, cool, good vibes, hot as fuck. Basically everything I would like to be and more, especially the hot part. And he's also the... fuck, I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, that's all I got.
Everyone say Steve is hot in chat. Okay. Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Maria. And stealing the show, as always, is Princess Frankie.
Oh, love Frankie. All right, going up to Kronos.
Hey everyone. My name's Kronos. I use he, him pronouns, and I will be playing Federico Fettucci, the pasta chef at La Náutica. He also uses he, him pronouns, but yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Sangeet.
Hello, I am Sangeet. I'm playing Mrs. Salazar. I use any pronouns in real life, and Mrs. Salazar uses she, her.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Denver.
Hey y'all, I'm Denver. I use she, her, and they, them pronouns. I'm playing Cristobal, one of the waiters at La Náutica, who uses he, they pronouns.
And last but not least, Amanda.
Sorry, hi everyone. I'm Amanda. I use she, her pronouns. I'm going to be playing Fernando Reyes, who uses he, they pronouns, and is the sous chef at La Náutica, who has we've got some fun stuff ahead. So yay.
All right. The last we left our wonderful employees and owners of La Náutica. We got back some kidnapped people, which is great. And we had an entrance of a very vibrant new character who I'm excited to delve into. And of course, the big reveal that loyal patron of La Náutica is the one who was behind the kidnapping of Federico.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty, let's jump straight in. I'm gonna say, from where we left off, I think the rest of the day, Federico, you and Alicia are staying at the Salazar place, still recovering, making sure nothing else gets hurt. Meanwhile, at Mrs. Salazar, you can leave that house. This is nothing to do with you. But dinner rush is still something that is going to happen. And I'm going to say dinner rush goes as a dinner rush usually does. At the very end, Carmen, you see the woman that you saw earlier in the day. She comes in wearing this bodycon mini dress with like one long sleeve and one like sleeveless this thing, these strappy stiletto heels. And she like turns around, like scans the room for you. And I would say this is like right after your performance, so you're also all decked out. And she smiles at you and she's just like waves like hello.
And I would catch her coming in, and there's just the smolder turns on, it's just and there's just a hand that just goes up, a small little wave, and then catches her eyes and will give a nod and kind of turn away and say accept the few. She ends up getting one or two roses, sometimes on busier nights it can be an entire bouquet kind of situation. So she does that. She does her little outro and moves off the stage, asking, thank you all, that is marvelous. Also, please do not forget to give your applause to Cruz, my magnificent guitarist, without whom the music is only half complete. And she will lead the applause for Cruz. And very gracious, very demure, will kind of get down, and knowing she has eyes on her, as soon as she gets off the stage and does the last of this thing, she essentially takes off her little hostess jacket and gives it to the first waiter that passes her. And then
I would say you give it to Cristobal. Why not?
Cristobal. I will just I will gesture with Cristobal and just say, take this for Hermano. I have some things to attend to.
Of course. And he will go make sure it is hung up nicely where Karen can get to it when she needs it.
And then she will immediately go into a cock-kicked kind of lean, as she just ties up her hair, and then kind of does a little this thing. And what is the little redhead's name? I forget.
Her name was Rosa.
Rosa, and she is going to start. She will again hold her hand out and wave of greeting as she starts sashaying up to Miss Rosa, and she will get up to her and, Senorita, I did not think that you would grace me with your presence as you have. Most stunning. You are a page of Vogue could aspire to be you tonight.
She's like, oh my goodness, no, stop. Look at yourself. I mean, hey, I said I'd get a drink with you, and I'm a woman of my word.
I do appreciate it when people stick to their words. She kind of just kind of leans in a little bit and will just kind of graze her shoulder with her fingers and kind of tuck her hair behind. It is, she just kind of smiles. Well, shall we? I have cleared up my schedule for the rest of the night. The entertainment has been done. People are mingling, and those who are single should perhaps find some other things to do with their time. And she kind of just holds out a hand and will wait, for Rosa to take her hand.
Yeah, Rosa will definitely take your hand and kind of lean in and say, so, do you run the place?
Oh, not at all. I am simply an entertainer, a mere host. I only control the vibe and outside of the food, I suppose it's a bit of a task and a presence that has to be maintained, curated. Indeed. But other than that, no, I am not the head of La Náutica. That would be our Signora Salazar.
And I'm going to say it cuts from there to what is Mrs. Salazar doing during dinner rush?
I think, honestly, after everything that happened last time, I believe she would just be, I think she would just take a seat like the rest of the customers there. Like she would just sit in her restaurant, enjoy it for a bit. Because everything that is happening, this is her normal, and she's trying to kind of like touch base with life before the drama began.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you roll me a flat 2d6, please?
Of course I can. 1 second. That's a 3, a 2 and a 1.
Okay. I'm going to say just as like a habit, I'll say you're like watching over the room, like you have your own food and your drinks, I'm gonna say, and you take a look around the room and you kind of hear like the jingle of the door, like you hear it open and then you hear, and then you immediately hear it again, as if like someone came in and then immediately left. But other than that, you're like, okay, maybe someone came here or left something in their car, and you chalk it up to that, and you continue your meal. I would say, I'm gonna roll for this. Can any one of the player chefs call out odds or evens?
Oh.
Odd.
Not a chef.
It's okay, odds it is.
Yeah, odds, cool.
I'm gonna say, Fernando. You are told in the kitchen by Mariano saying, he comes up to you and says, I've given Mrs. Salazar her meal for tonight, and would you just please check on her? I know she went out this morning, and I don't know what it is that has happened, but I mean, especially with what Federico gone and and Ariadne gone, I feel like the place is underwater. Can you tell her or ask her something, please, on my behalf?
Oh, sure, of course. Yeah, he'll like go and do that real quick.
Yeah, so you go up to Mrs. Salazar. Mrs. Salazar, you see Fernando come up to you.
Knocks on
Hello?
the yeah. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Senora, I was wondering if everything's all right.
Everything's great. The food is fine as always. You seem troubled. Is everything all right with you? I know things haven't been the most smooth in the last couple of days. How are things in the kitchen?
The kitchen running as well and orderly as ever, ma'am. There's no he like sort of rubs his head a little bit. So, sorry, the doctor said I didn't have a concussion after the whole thing, but I've just been. He like shakes it off. He like stops talking and shakes it off.
It can be quite an harrowing experience. I can't really know what that felt like, but I'm sure you must have been scared. So, if you do want to take a leave or two, I would understand.
Oh no, ma'am. No, it's something I can, as soon as I think I'll, just, I think I can make it through, but I'll let you know if that changes.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I mean, you keep this place running. I'm just the head here. Yes, on that note, I believe Mariana already knows, but I don't know if he told the chefs. I don't think Mr. Fatucci will be coming in for a few days. I believe he's been injured. I'm not exactly sure about the details of it, but yeah.
Oh,
I got a
well,
call this morning, and I went to basically. I would like to see if there are any temporary chefs that we can arrange, but uh, if not, then I hope you'll be able to handle things in the kitchen. And
oh, yes, of
there's
course.
much
And
of that, yeah.
if you don't mind me asking, is he like in the hospital or?
He was, I believe, but for now he's out. He's recovering at his own pace, at his own place. Ariadne, I believe they were close. I think she might be also taking a couple of days off to be with him for a bit, take care of it. Yes.
All right. Well, maybe I could get a card for everyone to sign, and maybe he'd like that.
I'm sure he would. I don't know how he is in the kitchen, but from what I know of him, from our little interactions, he's quite a soft-hearted guy.
Yes, he seems to have like a how they say, mouth of knives, heart of tofu.
I could not have put it better. Much more articulate than I am, actually. But yes.
Fernando, does Fernando want to spot something out of place?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
All right.
I thought we were having fun.
Yeah.
We are having fun. All right. Have you been intimate with this person lately?
Nope.
Are you free of other distractions?
I would say so. Well, no, he's got like a thing in like the back of his head about like the whole kidnapping thing. I think he feels something is off, and I think that like something outside of this, just the miasma of unease.
And your playbook question is
straightforward without guile. Yeah,
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Roll a 2d6 plus 1.
Okay, rolling. All right, and that is a 6. So total.
Guys, we have our first meltdown of this session.
Oh no!
What?
Oh, yes, depending on how you look at it.
First meltdown.
I didn't realize. Well, I don't know if he'd be so okay. So I don't know if he'd have a meltdown from this.
No. Not like just a conversation, of course. Like it'll happen. There's gonna be a little montage. Let me just.
Wait, this isn't our first meltdown, is it? Like we've had
second meltdown.
Another meltdown.
We had Federico meltdown.
Meltdown.
Yeah. Let me grab.
He melted both. This was.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm gonna say. As you're distracted because just everything is kind of like weighing on your mind and everything.
Yes.
You spot someone familiar in the restaurant.
Oh gosh. Oh,
you see your lying. You see your lying, manipulative ex.
I do.
And now I want you to read out your meltdown. And we'll go from there.
There's a line between justice and vengeance. Sometimes. That's done now. You go directly to the object of your enmity and you bring them that justice. You throw their sins in their face and mete out punishment. Maybe you lock them up in jail or a cellar. Maybe you finish things once and for all. Tomorrow, they'll know you've always been a brute. But tonight, they'll know your face and know truth. Yeah. So, so Fernando is going to turn. He's going back to the kitchen and he sees Rosa. And time freezes for him as he I don't think he was carrying anything. He would have dropped something if he had. But he at first, he doesn't even believe it. He has to stop and stare. And then he gets this enraged scowl on his face and doesn't even like see Carmen there, just like walks up to her. What are you doing here?
Carmen, you see Fernando storm over, like completely angry, and just kind of, talk down to your date, like this. Rosa looks up at you, Fernando, and says, "Oh, hi! I didn't know you worked here. My car broke."
You bitch! What are you? You. No, get out. Get the fuck out of here.
I just wanted to have a drink. My car broke down, and if I knew you worked here, I wouldn't have come here.
If you knew it, actually, no. He like finally looks at Carmen. Called the police. Please,
the police?
Please call the police.
I'm innocent.
After what you did to me.
I didn't do anything. And I've already been cleared, even if you call the police. And they proved that I wasn't guilty. If I really did steal from you, Fernando, would I be sitting here trying to enjoy a drink?
You stole my entire inheritance. You married me under a false name. He like grabs her wrist.
Ooh. Okay.
Hey, yo.
It's like, someone call the police.
Salazar speaks up. Let us resolve this in our office, shall we? Follow me, please. And she's going to quickly look around the room for Leo. Is Leo there? Like
Leo's there. Leo's
she's
there.
going to quickly be like, please follow. Yes. Let's take this to the office, please.
Carmen, do you go with or do you not? You're muted. You're fine.
I will first turn to Fernando and I will just say, Fernando, I know that you are clearly in a moment, but that does not give you excuse to grab a lady's arm. Please let go.
And Fernando just like aggressively like lets go of her arm, but is like
she's gonna
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, go finish.
Yeah, he's like no, but he's like glaring at her, like if she makes a move, he is going to grab her again. If she like starts to like run away, he will go after her.
She like snatches her hand back from you and kind of like rubs it and like gives you like this dirty look.
And then I will turn to Rosa and as Signora Salazar has suggested, perhaps we go to the office to ensure that this does not get more dirty laundry.
Yeah, I would rather not be assaulted in public by my ex. And she kind of like follows Mrs. Salazar in a huff.
Before we head off, I will turn to Fernando. Fernando, do I know anything about this person from what you have shared, what little you have shared with me and Maria across the years?
I didn't want to talk about her, but we were married, and after my parents died, we moved to Japan together. But it was all a lie. And he's gonna like go to the office, like following behind, just like he doesn't want to actually like he like wants to like have some distance between him and Rosa, and because like he still thinks that she's gonna like run away.
I'll walk with Fernando. I will put one hand on his shoulder, just clapping it, and I will say, I have some rules. I don't play in places where my friends have played. So I will obviously be on your side in this, Fernando.
He like just sort of nods. He's like very beyond words at this point.
Maria has been listening from the door
Are
to the
you
hallway.
are you using your move?
Yes, I am. She
Awesome.
would also like to
The
continue
the
to.
move that has gotten the single most use consistently across the game.
It's a great move.
It's a fantastic move.
So Maria has been listening, but she's also gonna follow and like try to listen from the door, like outside the door of the office.
Okay, so here's the thing. You can either listen to whatever happened in the commotion-wise, or we can have like I wanted to go to the office to meet Mrs. Salazar and I heard that conversation.
Okay.
It's either the blow-up or the aftermath.
Okay.
Up to you.
Then I'll go with this previous conversation.
Okay.
Would
Do you
the
work
rest of
here?
us
Yes,
have
or
heard
just to blend in?
this?
Yes.
If it
you
was
would have.
loud enough.
So Sylvia would have heard Fernando yelling. Anyone else in the kitchen would have heard muffling, like muffled, like commotion. But if you weren't in the kitchen and you were just on the floor, absolutely you would have heard this.
DM or MC. If I see Silvio around, I would also just beckon him as well. He seems to be better at handling drama than me.
Silvio is on the phone.
Are you sure about that?
I highly doubt it. But Silvio is on the phone. Already has called the
He's more
cops
experienced.
because this looks weird. So he's already called not the cops actually. He's called Leo to bring in a couple of extra bodyguards for damage control because fuck the cops. So, yeah.
There's a lot of bodyguards already here, I would say. You have Leo and then like the 5 to 7 like Dante bodyguards.
Oh, okay, fine. Then it's fine. He's just gonna motion to Leo to bring 2 of them to stand outside Mr. Salazar's office. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, sorry. Do you work here? Dress to blend in over your head. Absolutely. Roll your 2d6 plus 3.
Okay, so that's 10.
Oh, a total of 10?
Total of 10.
Okay. You can either get away without being spotted, or you can ask whoever was in that situation a follow-up question. Your call.
So if I ask a follow-up question, is it
you are spotted?
Spotted by all of them? Or okay. Then I'm gonna just disappear back into the kitchen.
Okay. You disappear back into the kitchen, and I'm gonna say because you heard this conversation and you also kind of I would say you would have caught a glimpse at the person. Something in your mind clicks, and that letter that you intercepted comes to the front of your mind.
Thinking of it, has anything clicked in terms of decoding it? Do I feel like
you feel like you can put some pieces together now?
Okay. Maria's taking a break a little early.
Yes. All right. I would say, Maria, would you go back to your locker and like find the letter and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
You can go do that. That's absolutely fine. Meanwhile, in the office, Mr. Salazar, you lead everyone into the office. I'm going to say, what do you tell everyone to have a seat? Is everyone standing? What's the sitch?
I would get the 2 parties to have a seat. Everybody else stands.
Okay. So Rosa and Fernando sit down. And Leo is in there, Silvio's in there, and there's 2 bodyguards outside.
I'm standing behind Fernando.
Oh, Carmen.
Yeah,
Carmen is also there.
I'm standing behind Fernando. I have my hair let down as soon as I entered the office. Because there's no point to it now. And then she just did a disappointed shake of the head and just like looked at Rosa. What's the expression on her face?
She looks pained that this is even happening. Like
I-
genuinely shocked and pained.
I think I want to do that. What is it? Spot something out of place.
Okay.
Have I been intimate with this person recently? I mean, they
No,
were
not
they-
yet.
I mean, there were
Not
a few
yet.
lingering hand play glances. No.
Yeah.
If you had kissed her by now, probably I would have given you that. But no, you held her
cannot
hand.
cross her.
I mean, sure, but if you're limiting yourself to tangible forms of these things, okay, fine. I suppose I will have to accept it. But okay, but am I free of other distractions at this point? I'd say yes.
Okay. You're in a room full of people.
Yes, and with the whole, letting down of the hair and this, the little head shake. Yeah, I think she'd have a decent chance of being the center of attention as well.
Oh, you know what? You are not the center of attention here, darling.
Okay, fair enough. I had to try. Okay, I had to try.
Roll a 2d6 plus 1.
2d6 plus 1. That's a 10.
Ooh. Okay. You can ask 2 questions.
Rosa, did you actually?
See, this is like above table.
Okay.
Talk.
Did Rosa actually not think or did not know that Fernando worked here? And
Rosa genuinely did not know that he worked here.
she genuinely did not know that Fernando worked here. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And she was truthful in that if she did know that he was working here, she would have not come here. That was a true statement.
What is her goal? What was her goal tonight?
Her goal tonight was to kind of check out the place, and I mean, also have like company. But yeah, she came here to like scope it out.
Okay. She will take that into account with that gaze, and will have a last supporting, quick squeeze of Fernando's shoulder and a pat, and will stand back with arms crossed and lips cocked.
I think Rosa will be the first one to speak and say. She would immediately say, "I'm so sorry, Mrs." And she kind of like gestures to you, Camilla.
Yes, Salazar.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Salazar. I genuinely did not mean to make a scene here.
Well, that is fine. That is something that we can still take care of. What we cannot take care of is whatever this is. I need Federico to
Fernando.
Fernando.
Two different, very close names. I need Fernando to be in optimum shape as a cook, and well, this seems to have him quite shaken, I would say. Let's just hash it out, shall we? What happened? What is this about?
Yeah, Fernando is going to start saying, let's see, I don't know if there's like I don't know if at this point we would do like a flashback move, but
No, they could just be like a general, just general, telling the history of, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Fernando says like we met in my hometown, and not long after my parents died, we met, and she and I thought that we had a connection, she was very he like can't even bear to look at her. It's like she convinced me that she loved me and made me feel the same, and we got married. We're married for a while. We moved to Japan together and stayed there. And then one day she said that her father was sick and she needed to return home, and that, but we had our life there in Kanagawa. So she told me to wrap up things here so that we could move back. By the time a few months later that I had thought I would reunite, everything was gone. She had sold the house, she had taken everything, and it turns out that it wasn't even that she had done none of this under her real name. When I went to the police to report what had happened, they couldn't find her. This is the first time I've seen her since she left me destitute. Broke my heart. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. You see Salazar's face is just like continually increasing in shock as she stares. What began as like a normal look has turned into like this staring between the space between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Is it,
Mm-hmm.
right. That's not good.
Rosa pipes up and it's like, well, Fernando's forgetting one small thing. He actually helped the police to catch me, and they did. And clearly I'm not guilty because I'm here.
I don't know what dirty tricks you used to get out of that. But
You're just assuming the worst because I sold our house, because I thought you weren't coming back. And I apologize for that already.
You left a note it's like he's like, you goddamn snake. How dare you sold my family home. You manipulated me in my time of grief and married me under false pretenses.
I didn't marry you under false pretenses. I genuinely thought you weren't coming back. I thought we were going to sell the house anyway when we moved.
Did you at least give him half the money for the house?
She took everything. I was homeless.
Okay, piece of shit. Let's strike.
Yeah,
let's
that's
strike.
Right.
She's gonna pipe up again and she's like, actually, no, that's not true either. We settled this in court. You got money.
Is that I didn't think that was actually DM. Sorry, MC. I didn't think that was actually true. Like from my perspective, that didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like, if you had helped authorities catch her, I would have assumed
I thought that we said earlier that she got away, that she like wrangled her way out.
She did.
Yeah.
She did, but in a legal sense.
Yeah, but he didn't nearly get like all the money that he was supposed to.
I would say you didn't get back as much, like half. No. Money, a little bit, yes.
It's like, oh yes, enough. It's like, he's like, it's like that none of what happened that day in court was fair. You know it. I don't know who you have in your pocket.
You had a chance to appeal it, and that chance is long gone. And now I just want to enjoy a restaurant that I found because my car broke down and I can't. Like I said, if I knew you were here, why do you think I would come here?
Probably because you're trying to you're up to some other disgusting scheme. What designs do you have on the people at this restaurant?
I don't know anyone at this restaurant. I met Carmen today.
I can't believe a word this
You know what? That's fine.
says.
You don't have to believe anything that I have to say. I just thought I would have a drink, and clearly I can't here because of you. I'm just going to take my business elsewhere. I'm, again, really sorry, Mr. Salazar, and Carmen, I'm sorry. I genuinely did not think me being here would be such a big problem. Is there anything else? And she kind of looks at you, Fernando.
He's like,
Oh. Mhm.
What? Sorry, go ahead.
No. I thought Rosa was addressing Carmen for a second, addressing Fernando.
Okay, yeah. He's like, do not ever let me see you again. It's like, you left me and you are going to stay gone, okay? Just, I can't look at you.
Yeah, okay. Not a problem for me. And she's gonna stand up and kind of like take her purse and just walk out the door, walk out the office door.
Yeah, Fernando going to like put his hand in his head and start to cry. But after she like leaves.
Okay.
Leo, can we have someone tailing her? And I want her blacklisted from the restaurant.
I can
Leo,
do half of that.
Leo kind of looks at the two of you and says, "Yes, I'll get that done."
Not the tailing part, Leo.
Yes, the tailing part, Leo.
He's gonna look at Mrs. Salazar and say, "All right, I won't have anyone tell her, but she will be blacklisted from the restaurant."
Yes, thank you.
Do you really think it's a coincidence that a con woman shows up at the restaurant days after shit's been gone missing from your place and your study was broken into? I don't think those two things are not interconnected at all. There is something weird going on here.
But we can't just tell random people that come into the town that one of our chefs might know. But fair enough, I see your point. There is no problem with the precaution. All right, Leo, if you could tell one of the men to do it.
Leo says, "Okay, I will get someone to do it," and he leaves the office, and presumably one of the bodyguards leaves, the ones that Dante employed.
Right. Until then, she's just going to get Antonio to get like a strong drink to the office, as well as she's going to pass some tissues over. Definitely, not a person who's good with emotions, so she's just going to pass the tissues, pass the drink, and just sit there, kind of in like solemn silence.
Yeah. So Fernando, at first, like he does, like take a tissue. He's just like, but still like covering. He doesn't want anyone to see that he's crying, but he's very obviously crying. He's like his shoulders are shaking a little bit. He's just racked with like rage and intense sorrow at just having this person come back into his life after what she'd done to him.
I think Carmen would put a attempt to be a comforting hand on your shoulder and just say, "Fernando, I assure you that if I knew that this person was this toxic a presence in your life, I would never have invited her for a date or brought her back."
Carmen, I don't blame you. She's good at making people think that she cares and that she was.
I think like Carmen would kind of like give a small gentle sigh and like helplessly give Fernando a hug, because I think first of all because she knows it's not there's some contention between them, but I don't know, she doesn't particularly feel like not being dad for him right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, Fernando just, yeah, he like, leans into the hug. And it's just like, cause God, yeah, just, it's like, the worst person to ever, he thought that she was like halfway across the world or something. And here she is, in his life again. Also, thanks, everyone in chat. Thanks, Sangeet, for the hear that cry. Yay. I'm fine, just so
Yes.
everyone knows.
Fantastic role player.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, there'd be a very awkward kind of there. And Hermano, it is understandable to cry at times. And she will give a kind of last kind of like, pat, and then she will kind of head off and fuck.
I'm gonna say it cuts
I'll
from
be right
there.
back. Yeah, I'll also be right.
I'm gonna say it cuts from there to the break room. What's Maria up to?
Maria didn't even stop anywhere. She just sat down and like spawned a large cup of coffee, like big chunky cardigan, and has laid out this letter. She's found this encoded letter and pulled out a notebook where she's been trying to decipher it.
I'm gonna say, as you're like in the process of deciphering it, Cristobal, you also walk into the break room. And you see Maria like hunched over like a piece of paper with like a large cup of coffee in the middle of dinner rush. And this is not like Maria at all to abandon her station.
I'm going to assume you heard the chaos.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yep, heard that.
I honestly expected something like that from Diego. Not gonna lie.
Puppy! All right.
What are you working on?
Maria invites Cristobal to sit down. So I found this letter on the door a couple weeks ago. And so it's all in code because that's the world we live in now. And I haven't been able to decipher it, but I don't know, something just, when I was listening to them, something just clicked, and I think I almost got it.
It's alright if I take a look?
Yeah, be my guest.
I'm just gonna say between the two of you, yeah, if y'all are gonna work together in terms of decoding this, I can have you guys make a roll. So you get a +1 because someone's helping, and then you get a +1 because of your suitors. This thing, because this does regard Fernando in some capacity. So roll a 2d6 +2.
That is 5, 3, 10.
Yes!
10?
Goddamn Maria!
Alright. Okay. So, you guys take some time, and like, I would say at some point Mariano like checks in, and both of you are like, shh! And like, usher him out, and he's just like, what the fuck? But he leaves.
Close the door behind you.
You hear like the click, like a confused, like what the fuck is going on? And yeah, this is how the letter reads. Dear Matteo, I hope this letter finds you well. Although I know you might be on a little bit of an edge. I've always admired your ambition, but let's be honest. Your methods are a bit too slow for my taste. If you're determined to take over that restaurant like you say you are, I would say try to do it in a way that pulls the rug under their feet. You know, there is strength in finesse, brother. You charm enough patrons and win over the staff and make them believe that you're the hero, then it might be easier for you. Remember, sometimes it's not about the end game, but about the journey. But be careful. I'd hate to see you caught in a web of your own making. Take care, Rosa.
We have to show this to Ma'am Salazar right now.
I never trusted that bitch. Or the other one. I don't know.
I think we're gonna take our ad break here. Oh, that took me out. Hello, everybody. Welcome back from break. Hold on. Sorry. Right. Where we left our break, Maria and Cristobal just decoded a letter from Rosa, an alleged con woman. So yeah, we're just gonna pick up right from there. You guys have read this letter. What are y'all doing?
You should obviously tell Mrs. Salazar.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah. Booking it for her office now.
Yeah, Cristobal is hot on her heels.
I'm gonna say, as you guys approach Mrs. Salazar's office, Silvio, you walk out because Mrs. Salazar is comforting Fernando, and Carmen is also comforting Fernando. But you walk out because you are very adamant that Rosa should be followed.
Wait, am I following her or?
No. You've just come out to see if the person has been dispatched. And I would say a bodyguard has left. And you see Maria and Cristobal kind of like gunning for the office.
I don't think Maria's even really looking where she's going. So she probably smacks right into Silvio.
Mm-hmm.
I need to start
Are you
paying
okay?
more attention to things. I'm good. I need to.
Is that woman gone?
Yeah, she just left. I had someone, Leo had someone tail her because I don't trust her at all.
Good. Back in the office, quick. We found something out.
I'm gonna say, do you guys go back to the break room to talk about this? Because inside you hear Fernando sobbing.
I think Sylvia is gonna close the door so that Maria doesn't hear him cry, and just be like, okay, step into my office, and he points to the break room. Tell me everything.
So that woman is Matteo's sister?
What?
Yeah, we just decoded a letter.
That piece of shit. Okay.
Maria did most of the work, but
I hand Silvio the coded letter and the decoded notes next to it.
So you see this note and you read the contents. Yeah, and you see that it's addressed to Mateo.
Just the first line he reads and he looks up at the two of them. You decoded this? Holy shit, that is so cool. And looks back down, reads 2 more lines. Seriously, you guys decoded this? This is so cool. This is like an actual spy novel shit. Holy shit.
Maria did most of the work.
No, but still, like, this is really cool.
Slowly, over a few weeks, on all of my breaks. It wasn't that hard. I could have done it sooner if I had more breaks.
I will talk to Mariano about that. Yeah, give you more breaks. Okay, and as he continues reading...
Girl, you really missed your calling. You should have been a detective.
Or at least a PI, yeah. But then who would make pastries for us, right? So like...
Yeah, I'm not going to be a cop. Ew.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. Nobody said anything about being a cop. Fuck the police.
ACAB, baby. Okay.
ACAB! 1312.
Okay. Okay, holy shit. Okay. So, how long have you had this letter?
Can I answer? You've had it for like a couple months now.
Couple months.
Mhm.
So it is safe to believe that maybe when this letter didn't get to Mateo, maybe she sent another one? Which means that it's possible that he already, like,
She just put it on the door of this restaurant, which is an interesting move.
Yeah, I know, right?
Considering Mateo has been here almost every day for lunch. She's been watching this place.
If she's been watching this place, then why did she say she doesn't know Fernando works here?
Oh, because she's a fucking liar.
No, but I agree, but like...
A con woman from the sound of it.
This is kind of true, isn't it? Shit. Okay.
I want to check something really quick. I want to check the letter. Is there any slight discrepancy in the code? Any, like, even tiny, minute that could have been missed? Because I'm trying to figure out.
How dare you?
Agreed.
How very dare you, sir?
I agree, but my brain is thinking maybe was it addressed to Mariano instead of Mateo? Because why was it at the door of this restaurant? Was it someone else?
There's only enough characters for the name Mateo than there. I mean, Mariano's a longer name.
Okay, just making sure because there are a bunch of M-named people in this restaurant. So
watching the restaurant. Probably watching the restaurant, probably spying on Mateo, just to make sure he does what he's supposed to.
But then somebody told us that Rosa was innocent and was actually honest.
You're not in this conversation, babe.
Yeah.
Girly pop, you're not here.
You're in a different room.
You're in a separate room on the other end of the building.
Okay, we need to get this information.
Quick question. Was the revelation about her being a con woman made before or after Cristobal went to the break room?
I get you would have gone to the break room first.
Okay.
You don't know about this. No one. I mean, Sylvia knows this, and Maria knows this because Maria and Fernando have talked extensively. But you wouldn't know this. When Sylvia brings it up is probably when you would get that information.
Yeah. This piece of shit. This piece of shit she conned Fernando out of his family home, stole all his fucking money, and now she's after the restaurant. I hate her.
Not all of it.
I hate everything about her, and I hate that sly, crafty motherfucker Mateo. God damn it. Okay, we need to get this to Camilla.
Now I'm getting a bit pissed because what if he's doing the whole turning a new leaf?
Exactly.
What if he's just playing along?
Exactly.
What if he just
this letter says? Yeah, he's trying to get into her good graces. He's gonna marry her. He's gonna take the restaurant. That's what his plan is now. That's what I'm thinking. I know that is a long shot.
Make sure.
And I know marriage is far off.
Into a tourist-trap nightmare, and we're all going to lose our jobs.
Yeah, and he's going to turn. Yeah, exactly, right. It's going to be a fucking what what is the worst possible thing that a restaurant could become?
I heard him on the
Tourist trap.
phone. I heard him on the phone. He said, raw concrete floors
Oh God.
Oh, that's disgusting.
and metal stools.
Oh no.
Oh,
The noise
What
they
kind
would
of
make.
restaurant like that needs a pastry chef? None.
No, they would probably have like bite-sized appetizers that cost $500. Holy shit. We can't do that.
we won't.
Okay. So we need to get this information to. I'm gonna text Federico actually,
Maria,
Ooh, okay. You can text Federico.
or I'm gonna call him. Actually, I'm gonna call Federico. Put him
Maria,
on
do you
speaker.
have a way to get this to Carmen quickly? And because she's in there with Madame Salazar.
Photo, text.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good job. Silvio, you call Federico. Federico, you got a call. Actually, hold on. Back at the Salazar
Federico
house.
is probably in the middle
No.
of.
Exactly. I want to see where this is. I want to see what's happening. And the audience also wants to see what's happening. Back at the Salazar house, post dinner rush. So I would say around like 10-ish p.m. Federico, what you up to?
Hang on. 1 second. There's a couple of dogs here. Okay, back at the house. I mean, Federico has been separated from Alicia and kind of desperately wanted to see her. And now that they've been reunited, unspeakable acts have been being performed. I think just going at it. Generally speaking, blowing off steam. That's yeah. And the refractory period aside, it's been going as many times as possible. We've been going at it. I mean, for a bit now. I assume that when Silvio calls, he's in between. Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah. So as the phone rings, just an exhausted Federico. Alicia, I love you. Sorry, Silvio?
Okay.
Can I help you?
First, piece of shit. You get shot. You get kidnapped, and no text, no call, nothing. Second,
No,
thirdly,
does Silvio know that he got shot and got kidnapped?
I'm assuming Camilla would have told us.
I haven't told anybody.
No.
Oh,
Camilla hasn't told anyone.
Never mind. Sorry about that.
You just know that he's off of work.
Rewind. Okay. Firstly, I don't need to know what that was about. But on your day off, when we were in high school and you would miss a day at work and Beyonce would show up, or like there would be four different fights or something else. But that basically is what is going on right now. Because on your 1 day off, guess what we found. Long story short, this woman showed up at the restaurant. Turns out she's Fernando's ex, who stole all of his money. Turns out she's also Mateo's sister, and they've been trying to run a con on this entire place. Apparently, Maria found a coded letter which she translated really well. I might add. He turns to look at her and nods, and did a fantastic job at it. But which basically proves that. They've been working together to do weird, shitty things. And where the fuck have you been? It's been 3 days. Nobody's heard of you. Nobody's heard from you. You disappeared right after the cookout thing. And like, are you okay? Are you alive? I mean, I'm pretty sure you were alive based on what I heard. But are you having a good time at least? And he's on speakerphone.
I was between somewhat. I mean something. I was between some things.
Of course.
No, but I'm heading over. I'm heading over right now.
Yeah,
I'll be right there.
I'm glad someone
the-
is getting some, but that's not the point right now.
do it. No. That's definitely not the point. I will be right there as soon as possible. Just hold on.
Federico,
Just take a
Federico,
shower first, please.
We'll absolutely do that. And yeah.
Thank you.
I just want to point out. The cookout was yesterday.
Oh well, it's fine. It's been multiple days for Silvio.
I know you. I know you missed me, Silvio. It's fine. I'll be right there.
Yeah, I
I'm
missed
sorry.
your face
you, like-
and other things. Yeah.
You also missed the
Yeah.
blowout between Silvio and Eladio.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Um,
there's more stuff there. Yeah.
I assume that all the information that's happened has been downloaded. Like pretty much what happened. Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
I'm heading over to the restaurant right now. Yeah, if I can. After the bath. But yeah.
Shower. We don't have time for you to take a bath.
Sorry. Okay, shower. Fair enough. Shower.
Okay. Oh, also, Leo sent one of your goons to follow Rosa. So that's at least that's been covered. Or one of that. So anyway, see you soon.
Yeah. Okay. So wait. So above board, Silvia knows I'm like Federico Espinosa. Like that's above.
Is that a thing? I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit right now. I don't know.
Let's roll with it. Why not? Silvia knows I'm Federico.
I would.
now.
You know what? Why not? Y'all are both from like mob families.
Right.
Y'all saw each other at
We're
family
basically
functions.
related, yeah.
Why not?
Let's go. All right. That's. I had no idea about Leo actually being capable of doing that, but okay, cool. I'll show up. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, I'll actually if I can MC, I'd like to take a sports card from in the garage and then drive that over. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Go for it. I don't care. Take any car you want.
Let's go. All right. Yeah. And
This sounds like a Lamborghini moment. This sounds like a Lamborghini moment.
I'll keep the Oh, absolutely. But no, I will. And look at Alicia. Well, I mean, something's come up, my love.
No shit.
Would you? I understand. I see the problem right now. With a couple more minutes, and we should be good to go.
I need to get dressed.
That's probably that's fine. I mean, yeah, sure, we can do that. And no, yeah, I'll get off, Alicia, and go have a shower.
Okay.
I'm so glad I chose to call, not text.
You can go. You take a shower. Alicia also does that. And you both get ready. And as you're heading down, I would say Remy kind of stops you and is like, "Hey, boss, what do you think you're doing?"
Yeah, heading over to Náutica. Apparently, shit's gone down, and
You got to rest, and also you have a hit on your head. Did you forget?
I'll deal with Horatio. Well, he'll show up at the restaurant, I'm sure. He'll. That's tradition. He's gonna be there at lunch tomorrow. So
You still gotta take rest. And he kind of looks at Alicia and he's like, "Can't you convince him to take rest?" And she looks at him like, looks at them as like, we weren't resting much anyways.
Alicia, no, it's fine. Listen, Remy, that's it's fine. Anyone shows up, I will. You know me. I can take care of myself. As long as it's not
Kidnapped. Boss.
The dude hit me in the back of the head. All right, to this cheap shot, fucking cheap shot. I can take it. That's fine. Yeah. And stay back at the house. Take care. I'll go check out what's happening at Náutica and I'll be right back.
Okay. Remy steps aside and he lets you and Alicia through.
Okay, sweet. Now, I'm gonna.
Huh?
I'm gonna head over to Náutica.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you head over to Náutica. You notice a car like leaving. You don't really pay much attention to it, and yeah, you arrive at Náutica. And it's I would say.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm getting a call. I'll be right back. Cool. Thank you.
Silvio, go ahead.
Silvio's been standing outside Camilla's office door, just bouncing, just waiting for her to just come on, it's fine. He'll be okay. I need to talk to you. Come on, but he's doing his best to not interrupt because this is important. Fernando needs people. This is a serious shit that he did that he went through, and he doesn't want to interrupt people taking care of him because that's important as well. But this is important too. Come on, somebody. And he's hoping that Carmen opens her phone and sees the text, so she can or something happens. He's just very anxious.
What's gotcha. What's happening inside? Fernando, Carmen, and Camilla.
I think
what is happening. I think.
Yeah, so I think that Fernando is calming down a little bit. He's just I'm sorry you had to see me like this.
Hermano, don't be like this. There are some waves from the past that wash up on our shores that we are never prepared for. It's always a tsunami.
Yes, besides, if there was any moment that warranted such a reaction, it would be this one. I mean, that's I've heard a lot of stories. That's up there. That is, I am sorry that happened to you. I don't have much else to say. Yes. She's just going to pass another tissue. She's halfway through the back end now.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't know if I can go back on the floor today.
That's completely. We are almost done, and besides, I think as much as I know, Maria and Mariana would handle it. Pretty sure. Maria, I think definitely is somebody who would step up in this. When two of the cooks are vacant, I think Maria and Mariana would be able to handle that. Hopefully. You can apologize to Mariana later if that.
Yes, I'll do that.
Yeah.
At this point, Carmen, you feel your phone vibrate in your wherever you want to put your phone.
Oh my. But no, she would notice that coming from her little, what are those little the little coop, those bags that they have, clutches. It would be from her clutch, and she'd kind of look at the awkwardness that is happening in front of her, and she'd just go, Fernando, I will let you compose yourself a little further and clean yourself up. I will not share this with anybody. You have my word. I don't know how much you trust me, but you have it. And she's going to pat him on the shoulder and walk out. And I will also say, don't go too far. Be around, and so that we can We can make you a little something after dinner. And yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, he just sort of yeah, he just like nods. Okay, thank you, Carmen.
And yeah, there hasn't been any condescension, any patting on the cheek, blah blah blah. It's been very supportive, and she will give a last little squeeze and a soft smile and turn away, pulling off the phone. And
One moment. Does Fernando leave the office?
Oh, I thought Carmen was leaving the office first, so I was gonna let her do
okay. Okay, yeah.
yeah, I will get out of the office and bump into Silvio, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All these attractive women bumping into me today. Hi, Carmen. Holy shit. Okay, so things happening. And look, it points to the notes in Maria's hand. Text, right? Thing. Rosa's a piece of shit. Mateo is also a piece of shit. Established. They are siblings, double pieces of shit. And I don't know. This is all very frustrating.
My dad, my Amor, she will cup his face. Calm yourself down.
No, but I knew it. I knew it. There was something off about her. The minute she showed up and she was flirting, I knew that there was something off with that piece of shit, because nobody's car randomly just breaks down in front of. No, that's anyway. Yeah.
She will kind of she will look at Silvio very fondly, and but Maria is also like next to her, right? So she's going to just pat him on the cheek.
And Cristobal.
And Cristobal.
Cristobal's also there. Mm-hmm.
Pat Silvio on the cheek and just go, calm down. We've understood that both of these persons are not our allies at this moment. That little thing, she definitely seemed to be a spicy rapper. I would have liked to open her up, but that is past the point at this point.
I mean, there's more than one way to open somebody up, Carmen.
Oh, I know. But
you might still get your chance.
Can Federico walk in? Can Federico walk in on this conversation?
Absolutely.
Oh, Carmen. Yeah. Hey, Silvio. Yeah, we just spoke on the phone. And
finally,
what's this I hear about a Mateo and a Rosa? What?
Rosa was a spy that was keeping watch over La Náutica and is clearly connected to Mateo, and tried to be at the restaurant tonight on a date with me, but it did not go well because clearly she's a piece of shit.
I'm so sorry. What does Rosa look like? I
will give a very in-depth description of what she was looking, what she was wearing, what makeup she was potentially having on.
And she had like this short dark hair, or like she did not have red hair. I don't know why someone said she had red hair. She had this short like dark hair and wearing like this nice dress with heels.
Not blonde.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, never mind. And also, Maria, I'm sorry. I owe you an apology for the way that I acted before. It was not okay. I crossed the line, and I can say that I was in a bad place, but I'm really, really sorry. I should not have acted towards you that way.
Thanks. Maria is looking up from. She's started writing something else, and is like now she's cracked the code. She's translating that into the code, just like learning how to write the code. She's like barely even paying attention to this conversation.
Alicia's gonna pipe up and say, Do you think maybe the people who tried to take you and us, maybe they left something behind? Do you want me to check the break room while you guys talk?
Wait, take who? What?
Well, two of us have been kidnapped already.
What do you mean?
And so was I.
I suppose
You all right, Miss Alicia?
This
What
is
the
not
fuck
a
is going
cats out of the
competition.
bag.
This is not a
Hold on.
competition.
One second. Cristobal,
sorry, go
sorry,
ahead.
say again?
Are you all right, Miss Alicia?
I'm fine. I can handle myself very well.
I see that you have clearly handled somebody very well. She will kind of give a smirk.
I was handled more, but anyway. Break room?
she will give an impressed kind of little smirk and a nod to Federico. Maybe Fettuccine.
Oh, I suppose the cat's kind of out of the bag now. Federico Fettucci is not my name. My name is Federico Espinosa. Nice to meet you.
What?
Oh,
Carmen's
yeah.
jaw drops.
So thing is, Carmen's kind of my aunt, and I kind of like we got word about
Camilla's your aunt.
Oh, sorry, Camilla's my aunt. No, wouldn't it be funny if Carmen was my aunt?
Carmen's not that old. How dare you?
We're all fucking related at this point.
An aunt can be
What
younger.
is with the guys today just absolutely bodying the femme characters?
Sorry, Camilla. Okay, Camilla is my aunt. Dante is my father, and yeah. I was kidnapped apparently, by Horatio and his men, and Alicia was taken as well, but we kind of got that sorted out. And
Wait,
yeah, this is where we stand.
Go back. Horatio?
I'm just gonna say at this point, Alicia has gone to the break room to like look through people, to look through at least Federico's locker, to find any clues.
I don't like that smile.
Yeah.
Where the smiling GM?
Yes. Would it be all right to say that Fernando like tries to like leave the office now? Like he thinks he's like.
I would say Fernando and Mrs. Salazar come out. The whole gang's back together, guys.
Yay.
What?
So yeah. Hey, and
So Horatio, as in, oh my God! I was gonna have lunch with him.
The dude who's been.
Wait. Am I here?
Yes, you've come out and you've heard, I would say, the last bit of it, which is that Horatio was the one who kidnapped Federico, and everyone's just exclaiming at this point.
Puta madre, cabrón.
What? No. Who gave you that information? That's rubbish. Has to be.
Federico, your aunt just called you out.
Hey, aunt.
Hello? Federico, what are you doing out of bed?
All right. Federico.
He just climbed out of
bed
it. He just climbed out of bed. Give him some time.
I will. Okay, the personal life questions aside, more important stuff happening right now. Let's all focus on that. Horatio, the dude who's been coming to the restaurant all these years. Yeah, bad guy.
What? Who told you that?
Got it from a very trusted source. We can say that it's Uno. Yeah,
He's just another worker. What do you mean?
Have you tried double checking? He's been coming here since the restaurant exists.
All right. Well, how about we ask him?
We should. Ideally, yes. Uh,
Horatio
I'll-
isn't here, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, fair enough.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm just letting you guys know.
Yeah. Still, putting that aside, what are you doing out of bed?
Listen, Aunt. I mean, I can. All right, it's weird to talk about this with family, but I can go all night. But that's not the point. All right, like
God.
it's
God, Federico, none of us need to know this shit. Just. Oh my God.
I don't see. I just don't see the question about me being, in bed or out of bed being relevant to this conversation.
You got shot.
You got shot?
You got
Exactly.
shot?
You were passed out, losing blood, and your father almost killed at least 3 people. You really want to?
What?
Well, at
What?
least
My
we
dad
got
killed 3
names
people?
for 'em.
That's not the point. The point is, please take care of yourself. You are important to many people around you.
Yeah, no, yeah. What she said. Piece of shit.
uh,
What do you mean you got shot? You should have told me
We
you
can
got
at
shot. I
least
wouldn't have
give
told you
his
to come
dad
here.
a couple of. We can at least give his dad a couple of targets now.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, I agree. But
it barely grazed on my chest. All right, here you go. Like, see, it's fine. It's nothing. And then you guys see a sexy scar across my chest.
what do you mean
it's
barely
not
grazed? Your
you got shot yesterday.
It's fine.
Right. Well,
But
Auntie,
Salazar,
this Rosa and oh, sorry, go ahead.
Maria decoded something that you should see.
another thing that I should say. Of course. Just give me a
I'm
moment.
sorry.
Antonio.
I'm sorry. This one is
Antonio has just like arrived with like your drink, and just in case brought a second one.
Yep. All right. She's going to
Also-
short the first one. I'll take the second one slowly. Yes, please go on.
Maria
regarding
flips back in
Mateo.
her notebook from where she's been trying to work out the Salazar family tree back to her notes.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Can you say that again? Christopher.
Maria found something and has been working on decoding it for the past couple of months. It's regarding Mateo and that blonde gal that just left.
She has
It
dark
is
hair,
your
guys.
eyebrow.
Yeah. The lady
She has
last session.
dark hair.
The lady
Fake.
from last
Short hair.
session has
She
blonde
is
hair. That's like
100% fake. She has talked people out of their money. Her hair has been changing.
Her hair hasn't been changing. You guys have been changing her hair. Her hair
no,
has stayed the same.
you guys are getting confused. Last session there was a different woman with blonde hair.
Yes, was mentioned.
Yeah,
There was a woman with blonde hair who was the person who put the hit out on Federico. That is that woman. This woman has short black hair.
Yeah, yeah, that little number that just walked out the door.
Yes.
That's Mateo's sister. She's been watching the restaurant for months.
What? No.
Wait, what kind of car?
Mrs.
What kind of
Salazar
car
the
was she
letter.
driving? Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, I'm just going to show Mrs. Salazar the letter.
This has a bunch of numbers on it.
Yeah, this next to it, there's a translation.
Right.
And also my notes on the code.
Quickly.
In case you want to check my work.
She's going to
Read the
reach into
letter.
get out her glasses because she's old as shit. Right.
Oh.
Oh well, this does not bode well. Right.
I know things had. I thought things had changed between you and Mateo, madam, and I'm really sorry to be bringing you this news.
I knew it. I knew he was a piece of shit. I was right.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, Camilla, but I was right.
Yep, Mateo sucks. The douchebag.
See, I don't like it when people play on my better nature, and I was really taking a chance here. Right. So, she's just speechless. She's, honestly, yes. What do you guys think we should do? Because I'm out of fucking options. I am out of things I think would work, which would also be normal things that a restaurateur should do. So, tell me, my recently shot nephew and some mob person,
How about we hold a conciliatory lunch tomorrow? Horatio's going to show up. He always does.
we should
How
have a
about we?
plan before he shows up in case he's a person who puts out hits and kidnaps people.
Fair enough. But we could also invite
turn it into-
Mateo
we could-
and Rosa and
Dante.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Family dinner. Family lunch.
Again?
Yes.
I don't think that would be best idea. That is, there is a lot of inflammatory people with even more fiery opinions, and we are standing in the pool of chaos.
We can just take him out.
Excuse me.
What?
we'll make it an exclusive lunch.
Calm down. Yes, right. Yes. First of all, somebody tell Mariano he has an off tomorrow. I don't think good foods. Any of the people that we're inviting deserve it. But yes. I'll be taking I'll be in my office. I'll be taking suggestions about what we should do.
I've got an idea for entertainment if we want to make it look like some people are getting a day off for this.
Oh, what kind of entertainment are you thinking, Cristobal?
Carmen also gets all like excited, but also compatible at the same time. Like,
Well, Eladio was having a talent scout look for a specific drag queen who apparently worked here.
Mm-hmm.
But Carmen and I both know that Dusky Meadows would never work with somebody like that.
yes.
Right.
She has character.
She has taste.
Well, I'm sure this Dusky Meadow is extremely talented. Can you bring them over?
You're talking to her.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Can Carmen just duck behind Cristobal and have a random, like, the fan open
Confetti?
behind fan and confetti.
Hells yeah.
Fine. Well, you know what? I must thank you, Cristobal, for at least a tasteful surprise. See, now that is something I do stand for. Yes, absolutely. If you want to perform tomorrow, that's completely fine with me. I would actually like to see that.
But Master Master Espinosa, I do have a question. What is the point of having a conciliatory dinner at this point? We know everyone who is trying to fuck us over. You clearly still have some people looking out for you. What is to be gained by having this conciliatory meal?
Oh, I was thinking we could give them a meal that they'll never forget.
What?
Spicy.
Elaborate.
Sorry?
That
Please
is certainly
elaborate by what you what you meant by that.
That is certainly a spicier direction than I expected.
Um, let us
I
not
mean,
forget that I own this restaurant, right?
oh, I mean, Auntie, come on. Like, Mateo has been screwing you over, um, for so long, and I feel like it would be poetic justice if he got his just desserts right where he tried to screw you.
As nice as that sounds, honey, imagine if my only rival went missing.
After eating
Well, she could also set
Lady
up
Salazar's restaurant.
Last I heard,
set up with the police, make it a sting, frame them for something. Like Diego kept trying to do to me.
Fernando knows a thing or two about that.
Hmm.
That is something that we could look into, but rather I would actually, if we are doing this, I would like to actually get some fruits out of Mateo. I think we have a couple of things to clear out. But yes, so let me
But
just
like why
read
he
the
thought he would be good enough for you, Madame Salazar?
What? Right. I forget that everybody here is very good at social eating, and I am very hard at. Well, yes. People can
You
always
deserve
blame.
better
He
than
told me
him.
that he loves me and such, and that just makes this much, much. It's just much more surprising, really. Right. Okay. So lunch
mean,
tomorrow. We are not poisoning people, but good suggestion. There are no bad.
oh no,
Bad.
I didn't mean that we poisoned them. I would never do something so, uh, callous. But
Yeah. He has some measure of pride in his food. As he
yeah,
should.
That's what I
I do.
thought you were trying to say. Uh, that
You really
explains.
made it seem like you were suggesting
Yes.
poison.
Well,
Thank you,
yeah,
Mario.
plausible deniability. So there you
That's
go.
not how it works. You should not become a lawyer.
No, fair enough. But sorry, Maria and Silvio, what do you guys think of this? Do you
And Fernando.
and Fernando? Okay.
Fernando. Yes, I absolutely forgot about Fernando, who's barely stopped crying.
Yes, is just there. He's very like zoned out of like he's like the words are going in one ear and maybe jumping around a little bit, but he's like he just doesn't know. He's like I tried to take her down legally. I tried to get back what I was owed, but in my day in court, it didn't go. She's right. She won. And
Courts are
Yeah.
rather
She
unpleasant.
won the battle.
That
Doesn't
is
mean she
why.
won the war.
Yes,
No,
besides, I didn't expect myself to be in a similar-esque position to you so soon after hearing about it, but I believe you have as much of a stake in this as me. So, if you have anything that you would like to do, and
Fernando, the case that was settled before, that was your divorce stuff regarding your marriage before. This is an entirely new case. This proves a pattern of fraud. This this could reopen your entire situation from before. You can get another judge to look at this again from a new perspective. All we need to do is have a conciliatory lunch and try to gain as much information as possible with a pleasant confrontation.
if I if you really think something will come of it, I'll do what I can to help, but I don't know what help I can be. I fall to pieces just thinking about being in the same room as her again.
We will keep
Fernando,
we will keep you out of view of the beach.
You are a good man. You're you're nice to every single person that you met, and they don't even necessarily deserve it. You are an amazing human being, and any person that tries to screw you over like that, they fully deserve every bad thing that might happen to them. One could never know. You're
Go ahead.
a good person.
I don't know if I deserve that, but thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Yeah,
have
absolutely
patience.
That
do.
and
You have
more.
patience to deal with my drama. That already puts you.
You
better
deserve
than most.
all the good things, Fernando.
Especially for dealing with Carmen's drama.
Yes, as the young master has said, I can be problematic. And
No.
then, like, you know, she will look back towards the locker room and then, like, have a grin on her face as she looks at freaking Federico Espinosa.
I may not
Is
know
Alicia back?
you. I may not
Is
know
Alicia
you as well. Am I not audible?
Oh, sorry, you
Yes,
can
yes,
hear
sorry,
you.
go
My
ahead.
bad.
And Kronos did have a question, right? Alicia.
No, sorry, Mrs. Salazar was saying something.
I was just saying, I may not know you as well as these people, and I don't know, honestly, you seem nice, but again, I don't know you very personally, but what I do know is hearing about your situation, you do deserve some sort of vengeance, some sort of closure, and I think, me being in a similar situation as you has, really given you a little bit of power here. So, yeah, feel free to use it.
I'm gonna say. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
I wasn't really going to say much. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna say, at this point, Federico, as you look back to the break room, you kind of see Alicia come out, and her shoulders have just like dropped. She's like slouching over. She looks up at you, and her eyes are full of tears. And she comes up to you, and she says, I thought you were better. I thought you were better, and you're not. I didn't expect this, and you know what? I couldn't care less. And she turns to Carmen, and she's like, you can have him. I legitimately could not care less. Good fucking luck with whatever the fuck is going on here. I'm so glad I don't even work here. I just deliver groceries. And she's gonna throw a set of lingerie at your face, and she's gonna run out.
What?
I think
Carmen, care to explain this shit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't.
Hold on. Let me just check something real quick.
Hmm?
There's a note attached to these, and it clearly says it's from Carmen. I had to check whether there was a note or not, and there was. You said so get wrecked.
No.
I cannot process. I'm going to chuck the lingerie at Carmen. I'm gonna run like just literally just fling it in her face and run after Alicia.
It's a good thing that I got it back. This was an expensive spare.
That's what you hear as you're running away.
Why did Fernando have it? Why did Federico have it?
That's a great question, Silvio. Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah. To Carmen. What the fuck? Carmen, what the fuck is going on?
See, it was entirely innocent. At the moment, I did not have the opinion that I had of fettuccine that I do now. And
Tucci.
that's his nickname, right? Fettuccine.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting.
Yeah. So, and he has now revealed himself to be member of Salazar family. I did not. I was suspicious of him, and I wanted to have a potentially dangerous thing to be found in his locker. I honestly have to say that I completely forgot about it in time that is.
But I don't understand how putting lingerie in his locker that you have attached a note to is damning evidence for anything. Who cares?
It could have been something, Silvio. It is. You have to make your case in some.
I would say, like, you hear it clearly worked, like off in the distance as he's running to Alicia. But
That's kind of a shitty prank, Carmen.
She is just going to look at Cristobal and look at everybody and just kind of like, it was a spur of the moment thing. The moment called for it, and it had to be answered.
I think it's way worse that Federico never noticed it. However long it's been in there. Like, does he not open his locker?
It was like in the back. It was like in the back, stuffed in a corner.
Okay. Either way,
yes.
This is gonna fuck with his thing with Alicia, which just started. So that's not great. But
conflict at the beginning of a relationship is always.
I think you owe Alicia an apology.
Is always good for the relationship itself.
No, you go apologize to Alicia.
I don't.
We didn't see any of that because it was hidden by the stream overlay. I'm just saying.
Oh shit! The stream didn't see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get rid of it and try now.
But to not change the subject, Carmen will turn to Cristobal and will just go. I admit it might have come out at a bit of a wrong time, but I suppose
me in high school.
I could apologize to Alicia.
Outside, Alicia's straight up just like running away. She came in Federico's car. And now she's just running down the hill.
Okay, I'm gonna just be a rogue. Bonus action dash, like fucking S. Like,
with the gaping chest.
Tashi, run! Yes. With chest, you're fine. You're fine. It's your legs are still working.
Yeah. The Shaolin monk temples have coached me through this movement. All right, like. To chase after someone, like fuck yeah, I'm running. My love, wait, please.
She does not fucking stop.
I keep chasing. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm going to try to catch up.
I'm going to roll something. Odds or evens?
Oh fuck. Okay, odds has already been called out. I'm gonna go even.
Okay. You almost reach her and you see her kind of like trip and fall. And she kind of just stays there though. She's just on the ground, almost like Disney princess style, sobbing.
I'm going to try to lift her off like the ground.
She's immediately like, do not fucking touch me.
I didn't have anything to do with Carmen. I never did. I swear to God. Like Carmen, Carmen, she shitster is her middle name. All right, I know it's a bit of a long one, but it's.
You expect me to believe you didn't figure out that you had a set of lingerie in your locker for God knows how long?
It's a fucking locker. I didn't look into it. I mean, okay, I'm sorry. Alicia, you are the love of my life, all right? And my sole reason for doing any of this is you, right? I love you. I wouldn't give that up for Carmen. I swear to God, like there's nothing going on between us, all right? Just come back in, please. And
I
I swear, just have I know this might be a bit much to ask, but please just have a bit of faith in me and just come back inside. There's nothing going on between me and her. I swear to God.
hold on.
Can I have walked up to this, like, in this time?
One moment. I want something to happen before this. What the fuck? Where the fuck? Ah, there it is. Okay, Federico, I want you to demand what you deserve. Roll for demand what you deserve. As a way to convince Alicia.
All right.
This is a telenovela, guys. What the fuck is emotional quotient? What is EQ? Okay, are you offering something of value in return? Chat, is Federico offering something of value in return?
I don't know how good he
He's
is.
being vulnerable.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And I would say they love you in this moment. And what's your playbook question?
I honestly, I don't like this is the first time in this game I am not in control of this situation.
Oh, hell yeah. 2d6 plus 2.
Fucking hell. Alright.
Fingers crossed for Federico.
Okay, that's a 7. That is a 7.
Okay.
It's not a 6.
I get to choose the outcome.
Alright, you know what? Can this be so this is demand, like this is demand what you deserve, or is this angrily
Yes.
express your love?
No, this is
No.
demand. If you want to use your move instead, I will allow it. You know what? Wait, let this get resolved.
I do have a move, but it's kind of negative to them, and I don't want to do that. Like Plata o Plomo.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a negative effect on them, which
But no,
I
that's
don't.
only if I choose that specific option.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'll use my move then. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
You use Plateau Plomo. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So yeah, that I guess. And my way of doing that is saying, my love, there's nothing that could ever come between us, hopefully, all right? And I'm sorry, I love you, and if there's anything I can do to prove this false, I would do it, because nothing ever happened between me and Carmen at all. You're the only one for me.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you what happens. She's not gonna refuse and escalate, so your Plateau Plomo won't do anything bad to them. She's not gonna concede either.
Oh.
I'm gonna say, with what you said, she looks at you and she says, "Listen, I kind of believe you, and I know how Carmen can be, but I need some time. And she's gonna like pick herself up. If you offer a hand, she'll take it. But that's pretty much all. The only thing she'll do.
I'll give her a hand, and I'll say, take all the time you need, but please don't walk back. At least let me drop you back home.
Could Carmen have walked up to the two?
Yes.
She'd kind of come up and sorry to intrude on a personal moment, and she would take time to kind of light a cigarette and look at both of them. And she's going to try and process feelings out loud.
That's something you do with the audience.
Oh, okay. That's something you do with the audience.
So if you're like stuck in a scene and you're like, "Hey, audience, I need help." It's like the breaking the fourth wall move.
I see. Okay.
But if you want to do a move, let me see if anything else works. What about your playbook move?
My playbook move. It doesn't. I don't think they would be. The two options that I picked wouldn't come into play here. Actually.
What were the two options?
I'd chosen this thing, big entrance and hard to pin down.
Okay.
So I don't think those would come into play here. But essentially, she's going to cross her arms and look at them. I admit I have to apologize. There is no truth to that. I had merely put it into his locker sometime back before I had assembled a firmer opinion on Federico Espinosa, as he's known. At that point, I did not know if there was I was not sure about you, for I always was suspicious, so I had to make sure. I had to have a knife ready, and that was my knife. In complete honesty, I have to say that I forgot about it. I apologize for any drama it might have caused, but I assure you, there is nothing that has happened between your men and me.
She kind of looks to you and looks at you, Federico, and then just kind of like goes back and forth for a second. And
she is visibly flushed because this is not something she's used to.
Federico, okay, can I voluntarily mark a condition?
And do what? Holy
Federico
shit!
is
Hold
raging.
on. Okay, no. You could do a move. Don't just mark a condition.
I'm asking if I can voluntarily mark it. If I can.
If you fail your role, you can mark your condition. Not now.
All right, gotcha.
Do you want to strike out with voice? Is that something you would like to do, or accuse someone of lying? These are your two things that you could probably do here.
I'm going to strike out vocally.
Okay. Oh gods. Ooh. Hello? Okay, there it is. Have you caught them off guard?
I'll say the thing first, and then Carmen can let me know if they're caught off guard. Oh, okay.
I think they would be caught. I think Carmen would be caught off guard.
She is caught off guard.
Okay. And they have just wronged you, and you are taking this head on. So that's 2d6 plus 3.
Gotcha. I'm so glad for the plus 3 because that's a 7.
Oh. Okay. What do you want? Go ahead and say what you want to say, and you can mark a condition. Both of you get to mark a condition.
Both? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carmen Sante
You want to mark
Vista
raging?
as I. Yeah.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, one more thing. What condition is Carmen?
What are the current? So in my head, she's currently underhanded and
Zealous.
zealous, right? She is. Fuck. Okay.
You have lustful and raging left.
Hmm. You know what? Given what has happened over the day, I think Carmen is going to take lustful.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay. Jesus Christ, I love this.
Carmen
Okay.
Sante Vista as I live and breathe. How could you possibly do this? You saw me with Alicia the other day. We even signaled. We even did the fucking signal. And you broke the code. You broke the fucking code. And this is the shit you pull. You put lingerie. I'm not interested in wearing fucking lingerie. Okay, I don't need that shit in my life. All right. What? How could you possibly think that this was a good fucking idea? What the fuck was going through your head at this point? And I swear to God, if you say you were trying to hit on me or some shit like that, I've had zero fucking interest in anything romantically related or otherwise. What the fuck did you do?
Hermano, it was 2 months ago. We were different people. I did not know. I wasn't your wingman at that point. And I honestly, I have so many daggers out. I sometimes forget where I placed them. You have my sincere apologies.
Forgot that you left a dagger in the fucking locker. What?
If now, you know, this is not my place to say, but it is, if it is in your locker for 2 months and you did not find it, then it is either
It's a
you
fucking
who
locker.
are lacking in some regard,
You don't.
or
You don't.
perhaps it is, perhaps, you know, I will kind of look at Alicia and kind of look at, you know, Federico, and she has a point to make clearly about, like, you know, how it was found, but she will refrain because at this point she has made an honest mistake and she is not going to.
Yeah. You know how you search your locker every day and find lingerie? Like you look for lingerie in your fucking locker at work? Yeah, that happens. That happens all the time. Like, Jesus Christ. Why?
Alicia.
It seemed like a good thing to do in the moment, Herman. I apologize.
Alicia is going to kind of. Alicia's going to take your hand, Federico, and just say, "Listen, I get that it was a misunderstanding, but I still need to take some time off. I like your offer of having me driven home, but I think a walk would do me well."
Whatever you say, my love, and take all the time you need.
And she's gonna head down the road.
Think of it this way: relationships that are born in shared turmoil of conflict will always mean that the result is always.
I think that's
Alicia,
supposed
as
to.
she's walking back, just holds up the middle finger, not even turning back. Just fuck you.
I don't think that's how that works. It's supposed to come up organically. You don't. I don't think there's ever been a fucking relationship where you find
She's
someone else's
already walking
lingerie.
away. She is already walking away. You want to waste more time?
It's whatever, Carmen. And I'm gonna head back to the restaurant.
I will. There'll be one last soft. Sorry, Federico. I did not mean. I apologize.
It's, you know,
Okay, as this is happening outside, what's going on inside? As Alicia ran off and Federico ran off, and then Carmen also sauntered off. Carmen doesn't run.
I thought the drag
I'll just
world
say,
was dramatic.
I'll just say, Kamiya is going to like slightly lose it and she's just going to double over laughing. Because like there's so much tenseness in the moment. It's so tense, and then there's just Carmen, and she absolutely loses it. She's also slightly tipsy. Yeah, she's absolutely. You know what?
Mhm.
You know, Mr. Salazar. No, he was before you, before all of you. He told me that a restaurant wouldn't be boring, and honestly, it isn't. After everything, it just. Have a good night, guys. I'm going to retire. Yes. Unless something's stopping her, she's going to go back home and drunk test Mateo.
You can absolutely take your time and go home. I'm gonna say at this point, Mariano also comes out and says, I don't know what's happening, but I've made sure the kitchen's clean, and as I understand it, Camilla said that tomorrow's off for me, which I'm happy about. You guys should get home as well. And he also kind of like closes, he leaves as well. If are the rest of you just gonna pack up and leave? Does anyone have anything else to do?
I think Carmen should walk back to the rest of the people. I think for the first time ever, Carmen looks a little like, off her game. But she is presenting a brave face. But she would kind of, as they were closing up, she would go up to Maria and, Mi amor, I had something that I wanted to tell you. Would you mind if I could drop you off? We could go for a small bit of wine and have a conversation. And I can drop you off home and pick you up in the morning. Leave your moped here.
My what?
Your moped here.
Sorry.
Moped.
She doesn't know about
Oh,
it yet.
she doesn't.
She doesn't know about it yet. Shh, Carmen.
Sorry. That was above the table. Yeah, I'll drop you. I will pick you up from your home as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
So I'm gonna say the three of you. I think Fernando, if you would like to go ahead, you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, it's like
I would invite Fernando actually.
Yeah, so Fernando's
No. Fernando, I would say Fernando overhears this, and Fernando just bolts out. That's not bolts out.
So yeah, Fernando's just like, oh well, I had actually almost forgotten that I had gotten a present for you, Maria. It's out in the parking lot, but it's I'm sorry, this is not I'm not really, showing my best self, but would you like to see it?
Sure.
Yeah, so Fernando gets his stuff ready and shows that in the parking lot there is a little Vespa that's the same color as Carmen's car, and it's got like a little red ribbon on it, and it says like to Maria. He's like, it's
Fernando, this is
I fixed it up. It was, secondhand, but it still works well, and it's, up to safety regulations and all of that. I wouldn't put you on something dangerous, but I just remembered how much you said about the bus fares and having to carry, like, it's a pain to carry groceries, so there's actually a little compartment here that you could put groceries in, so you don't have to carry them all on the bus, and maybe the bag breaks or something like that. So yeah, he like is showing her the Vespa, and he actually seems to be like feeling a little better just doing that. It's like, I uh please don't take this as like pressuring or anything. Uh I really just want to help you, because regardless of my feelings for you, you're my friend, and I don't want you to have to have a difficult life, or I want to be able to help you when I can.
Thank you. This is Maria is like really fighting her urge to like run away. Like she was very much like a flight response person, and she's like,
Yeah.
no, I cannot do that to Fernando again.
Like, think nothing of it. Here are the keys. He like hands the keys over to her, and it has like a cute little like a keychain on it.
It's like a croissant.
Yeah, a little croissant, like a little croissant that, like, not even just a little croissant, like a kawaii croissant. Like it has like a little smiley face on it, in very cute smiley face on it.
Yes.
Maria gives Fernando a quick hug.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
The whole time Carmen's been hiding her face, but like she has this soft smile. But she's
Carmen's like hiding behind the Mini Cooper with like her eyes peeking over the hood. Just
yeah. This is a beautiful gift that you've given. You know what, Maria? Why don't you take Fernando out for dinner? You can take it out for a test drive. You should take it out. I'm sure someone as prepared as Fernando has a helmet ready for you as well, and I'm sure that we can find one for Fernando.
No, he looks at Maria, and it's just like, actually, with everything that's happened today, I think I just need to go back home. It's been, I wouldn't be very good company, I don't think.
She would.
You said you had something to talk about anyway, right, Carmen?
This is true. Fernando, hermano, I have to tell you something. That woman was dangerous in a lot of ways. And it is something that I recognize because I see much of that in the mirror, but in a much more prettier way. But you should not be. It is a skill and a certain apathy that has to be built and worked on to affect people that have emotions and feel them as sincerely as you do. It is not an easy thing to fall to, but it is not something that you should be blamed for either, especially by yourself.
Yeah. Fernando just sort of nods, and he's like, well, it was just a lot to, I as they say, I did not have that on my bingo card for today.
She will
I've
nod.
long abandoned my bingo card.
It's been a time.
That has. Well, I'm not going to put words in Mi Hermana's mouth, but I am glad that you put it at the same color. Now we can match. But thank you for your patience with me as well, Fernando. We will see you in the morning.
Oh yes, of course, bright and early. I just need to sleep on all of this, I think.
Then she'll put an arm through Maria's arm, smile at, well, Signore, see you tomorrow. And gracefully, demurely bow and walk off with Maria.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys head home, and
I'd like to do a thing before.
What would you like to do?
I'm assuming Federico comes back to the restaurant after Alicia leaves. Fernando is there. Cristobal is there. Sylvia's gonna wait for names for the bartender to leave.
Antonio leaves.
Yeah, Antonio leaves, and then he's gonna walk up to the bar, pick up 2 bottles. Anything, it doesn't matter what they are. Put them on the table and invite all 3 of them to sit and drink and just talk. And just, today has been a rough day. And Fernando, I know you would rather be home, but I don't think you should be alone. Yeah, Fernando's there too, right?
Well, I mean, you would have had to find him in the parking lot, I guess, but...
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. Okay. But the point is basically all 4 of them is what I'm trying to do. So like get Federico in and find Fernando, or maybe text him and just be like, I know you've had a long day, but I don't think you should be alone right now. As much as you want to be. Do you want to have a drink with us before? I'll drop you home. I'll make sure that you get home safe. All of us get home safe. And
yeah, I don't think that Fernando will be drinking much, but he'll go, but he will not be drinking.
That's fair. And just text all 3 of them, because Maria has gone home and Carmen's gone home with her, and Mrs. Salazar is also, she's also left. So like it's just the 4 of them right now. So he's just gonna text all 3 of them just to be like, hey.
I would say you're able to gather everyone by the bar.
Yeah, and he's just gonna send a picture of the bottles to Federico, not even say anything in the text, and just.
Yeah, there's no context. But...
Yeah. Okay, so, I think just sit in silence and drink for a little bit before.
Federico will join you.
Fernando.
Yes.
We haven't talked about it, but obviously, there's a thing, and I just want to say that if at the end of this, why is it so difficult to talk about this shit? This is weird, right? Right. So, if at the end of whatever this is, like this weird dance that everyone here has been doing, if Maria chooses to be with you, I don't think that there's a better suited person to make her happy. And if that is where, but hey, I mean, if she doesn't, then that's a whole other story. But like,
I look, I get what you're trying to do, but just I don't know where I stand with Maria, and I don't want to pressure her, but I don't want to get hurt again. I have been getting hurt by. I don't think that she's very interested in me that way, and that's my problem. I'm not going to just try to make her feel like she owes me. I'm happy to be her friend if she doesn't see me that way, and I'm not but I can't just keep throwing myself at her and not getting and not thinking and not being noticed in any way. So
that's fair. I get that. Back at La Rosa, I had a fling or two, and it was similar-ish. Well, not that similar, but it was complicated.
Silvio, for the love of God, shut up. And just he like pours him a drink and just like, here you go.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say it cuts from there to Mrs. Salazar getting driven home by the bodyguards that Dante has put in place. And yeah, and as you're 1 second, as you're driving along, you get a call.
Oh, a call's fine. I thought I was getting murdered now.
No. You just get a call. You got a call. It's from Mateo.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. And she's like, just to give an idea, she's like slubbed on the door. She's definitely had a couple more drinks as well. Half of her hair is just flying out of the car.
All right. Yeah, you pick up, and you when you pick up, you just hear, "Come here. Are you okay? Is everything? Are you good?" And in the back, you hear talk, 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 talk. He's like, "Come here. I need you to tell me that you're okay."
I'm completely fine. I'm doing good.
You're not hurt. And in the back, you just keep hearing talk, 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 talk.
Well, you should answer that door, honey. Those people.
But you're fine, right?
Angry neighbors.
And you hear the door crash open, just and he kind of, you hear Mateo go, "Fuck," and you hear 2 gunshots, and the line goes dead.
Mateo?
No one answers. And that's where we're gonna end our episode this week.
and somewhere at the same time, like on a brand new secondhand Vespa with Maria driving, Carmen, hugging her from behind, and 2 girls out for the night,
You can't kill Mateo when I'm half drooling in a cab. That's not what you do. Come
I made
on.
hearts for you guys.
Oh,
very cute. Too bad everybody is heartless here. Fucking Mateo, fucking me over after telling me he loves me, which I still think might be true. Who really fucking knows? But
who knows at this point?
The The thing is, I asked the mechanical question. Like, through mechanics, you have confirmed that he was not lying to me. So I am very confused.
Also,
Maybe you should consider the fact that I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
also
Why?
Kronos, deep apologies, my friend. I am very sorry.
That was amazing. All right, fucking excellent.
That was the loaded gun that Adi had given me.
Yep,
And everyone's like,
figured
I
that.
want to see what it is. I want to see what it is. And I was like, you do? Are you sure?
Okay.
Wait, so did Amanda know about that?
Sorry, what?
Amanda? One of the either Federico, not Fettuccine.
Alicia.
What?
What? What is happening? Who knew what?
I've lost the plot. We've all
Same.
lost the plot.
Last session, one of the people knew something that the rest of the table didn't know.
Yes.
What
Oh,
Yeah.
that was Rosa, and that was for Amanda.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That has happened.
I thought you knew about the laundry.
No. Okay.
There were two pieces of information that came out today that was only known by one player at each
It
one
was
was different.
completely organic as well. Like there was that was given like earlier in the sessions.
Yeah.
Now,
All right, thank you for playing, everyone.
Mhm.
Catch us not next week, but the week after. So you're gonna have to sit with this cliffhanger for a while. But come back to us the week after for the wonderful, wonderful finale of El Sabor del Amor. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. Let's get started with outros, starting with Amanda.
All right. Yeah, I was Fernando. My name is Amanda, and you can find me on Twitter at nanipgaltl. You can find me here on Twitch at Amanda Panda Sensei. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye. Denver.
Hi y'all, I'm Denver. I played Cristobal. I am Dendinius on Blue Sky. And you can find me here as well, playing as a character in Apocalypse Keys.
Oh, yes. Love that. Sangeet. Sangeet
Yes.
is gone.
hello. No, I'm here. I've been here the whole time. Yes. I am Sangeet. I do not have any socials. I used to have social, but I have not had those socials. Yes, it's a thing. Alright. Yeah.
All right, Kronos. Kronos is also gone.
Yeah, hey, this
Never
has
mind.
been. Oh no! You keep getting it wrong. It's anyway. No. This has been Kronos. My pronouns are he/him. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing, my amazing fellow players, and thank you for emceeing the amazing session as always.
Let's move on to Emily.
I'm Emily. I have been Maria, and I'm at Emily Plays D&D on TikTok and Twitter.
Woohoo. Steve.
Hello, hi, I'm Steve, also known as Sassy Pants, here on Twitch and other places. I played Silvio, and today was fun, and I had a really good time. Yep.
And last but not least, Adi.
Hello, people of the internet. I am RDMK, he, him, playing Carmen Santevista, she, her, and I regret nothing.
All right. See you guys the week afterwards. I have been, am, and always will be HMP. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me on Instagram at d.agent.p or on Twitter at theagentp_. You can find me playing on this channel again on Sunday. Watch as I completely lose my mind. And playing Call of Cthulhu, DM'd by the wonderful Aman. But yeah, other than that, I'll see everyone later. Take care, my lovelies. Bye-bye.